Welcome back to American Visions. I'm Dr. Catherine Benny, and I am joined by Executive Chef Greg Mummert from the Country Club of York. He's also their Director of the Food and Beverage Service. And what's cooking, Greg?
Well, what's cooking today is some springtime happiness. We're gonna take basically some wheat flour, durum, and turn it into pasta, hopefully here in just a few seconds, and show you just how easy it is to cook fresh and light in no time at all.
Oh, I like that.
Excellent.
Well, I'm here to assist you.
Well, I couldn't have a better.
I'm in the kitchen.
I couldn't have a better assistant. That's for sure. Absolutely.
I've washed my hands. I am a surgeon, you know. I know how to do that.
Thank you. And we have gloves too if we need gloves.
Okay.
So we're going to have some fun, and basically we're just going to go over the simple rules of making pasta, which is very easy. You can make it with or without egg. Today we're going to start by making one with egg because that seems to be easy. Generally, you're looking for about a cup of flour.
So we're actually making our pasta from scratch?
Yes, some nice kosher salt, and a few farm fresh eggs, which is going to be very easy. We're going to just crack some eggs.
I'm glad you're doing
Put
that.
them
I
in.
don't know how to do that. One hand.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a standard food mill and run it for just a few quick seconds. And pretty much that's it.
Wow.
This is a little wet, but that's okay. When we turn it out here onto the table, we are going to add a little bit of flour to it. Today we're working with semolina, which is a durum wheat flour. It's classic for all pastas. As you can see, it's sticky, but that's fine. It's not necessarily a mess-free product, but it is fresh.
And what's so special about this semolina flour?
Well, it has the wheat germ removed, and it is the hardest flour, and it retains a little bit of starch, which makes your pasta soft. You can see how soft this is and malleable this is. So it's
So like Play-Doh.
yes, like Play-Doh, absolutely. So we can see that is easy.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. So we're just going to take about a half of that. We're going to roll it up a little bit here, and I'm just trying to work a little extra flour into it. As you see, I didn't measure anything here, so we're just running by.
Well, maybe a beginner like me should measure.
Well, yeah, you want to take about a cup of durum semolina, and you know I'm pretty much a York County folks here, and we made a lot of pot pie dough,
yes,
and we would always just use white flour for that. So the difference is, same people, you know, people are just people. It's just a different flour. So pretty much we have a little pasta maker here. And hopefully this is going to go through here pretty easy for me.
Oh, look at that. Here it comes.
Pretty easy for me. And I'm going to work a little more flour into this as we go along here. But this is really, really easy. Now I understand they have what you call a guitar that'll cut your noodles for you. We don't have a guitar today, but that would be a box with strings in it, almost like a cheese cutter.
Oh, okay.
And you would lay your big pasta sheet over it and just rub across it. And it would drop down through and make pasta. So we can see we're just working a little bit more flour into that so it holds it together.
So you have a feel for what consistency.
Yeah, you have a feel for what consistency it should be. And this is easily working flour through for me. So I could knead this. And my point today is you can make this on the board, which basically you take a ball of flour, and we'll probably do that then here in a second, just to show you a different way to do it. But this is an easy way to do it. And as this sets in, you can see it getting a little bit smoother. So, and once we have enough flour worked into it, we will be ready to make some pasta. You can, Doctor, pour some water into that pot there.
Water?
Yep, actually in that pitcher over there.
Okay. Which pot do you want it in?
Into the boiling pot there. Yep.
I'm adding water.
Yep.
The whole thing? How much?
Oh, sure, the whole thing. And then
Here we go.
And then if you want to turn that burner up, so we'll have some boiling water here in a minute.
Always helps to have a good assistant in the kitchen.
Oh, absolutely,
All the way to the
absolutely.
right? No, that's off.
Yeah,
All the way to the
there
left.
you
There we
go.
go. I see a flame.
It does help to have a good assistant. My daughter Brandy is a great assistant at home. She's a vegetarian, so this is right up her.
Oh, up her alley.
Yep, right up her alley. She loves cooking with vegetarian or no meat items. So
I'm one of those people that likes a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah, I like a little bit of this, a little bit of that too.
Is this flame too high?
Yeah, you can turn that down a little bit, sure. Absolutely. And basically, we're just going to get ourselves ready here.
Might I have our fire extinguisher standing by should we need it?
We do. Now, what is real important whenever you're making pasta is you want to salt the water. And we have some beautiful hand-raked sea salt from France here in this container there. So if you want about a teaspoon of salt, you don't need to measure it. You can just kind of shake a little salt in. And that, as I said, is a hand-raked sea salt.
Usually we physicians tell you to limit your salt intake.
Well, exactly. But this particular product is going to be void of salt, and you're gonna want some salt.
Now this is sea salt.
Yes.
I noticed you were cooking with kosher salt. Well, how do you decide what kind of salt to use?
Well, usually kosher salt when I'm doing something where I want it to dissolve quickly, like in a pasta like this, I want it to dissolve quickly. That flake salt's going to dissolve. If I'm boiling something, or sometimes when you're just finishing up a nice meal, a freshly grated sea salt is going to be fabulous. This is a natural product where they actually just rake it right off the top of the ocean.
We lost our flame. Did something happen?
Ooh. Nothing we need to worry about.
Okay, out of gas, huh?
Not a problem. Yeah, this could have been.
I wonder if the station paid their bill.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically now what we have here is some beautiful pasta. You could use this for a lasagna sheet, anything of that nature. And I must admit that though
What's that side doing?
this side is going to cut this into fettuccine for us.
Oh.
So we'll quick run through here. And we have your fresh
How about that?
fettuccine.
Looks like little ribbons.
Absolutely, little ribbons. And what we're going to do there is we can store this. We can hang this. Traditionally, you'll hang that off a rail in your kitchen. You can make dry pasta and
Oh, I see.
yeah, and
So it looks
those
like
type of
laundry
items.
then.
Yes. Fantastic. So you're boiling some water there, and I guess
Can handle that.
what we're going to do in the meantime is just. Do we want to make another pasta?
Oh, we could try that.
We could
Looks
try
like
to
this
make
is
it-
almost coming to a boil.
Okay. Another item we can do here is talk about making some type of ravioli.
Okay.
Or, here. I know what we're doing. Hold on.
Why do people